Yes, it has come to my notice that some people are not even aware about the changes that have been made at the embassy. Yes, a lot of people have been applying, have been trying to apply online, but no date. Sometimes last 2 years, some students were running helter skelter. They were like, hey, how am I going to get my legalization done? How am I going to meet up with the stipulated time? Yes, I don't want any of you to get to that stage before you begin to know what to do, or you're confused at that point. So this video is specifically meant for some group of students who have not legalized their documents. But before I go into today's video, if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, I'm Doris, or simply call me bayoandobi. I talk about studies, migration, and helping students get settled. If this is the kind of content that you've been searching for, then you are in the right place where you get undiluted info. Please do it well by clicking on the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, and at the end of the video, please give a like to the video. With this, you are helping my videos to be well recommended. Thanks so much. Yes, for those who had one-on-one consultation with me or have spoken with, the first thing I usually advise you, that if you're coming for study, is for you to do your legalization. I know why I always emphasize on you doing your legalization. Yes, some schools in Portugal will allow you to apply for your admission, but then once the result comes out, they give you a stipulated time that you have to submit your legalized document. And that's the more reason why I usually advise that start your application, start your legalization, so that by the time the list will come out, then at that time your legalization is being done or is being processed. Okay, yes, schools like ISCTE would allow you to resume first before you produce the legalized document. Also, Minyo would allow you to apply, resume before you submit your legalized document. But schools like Algab would, once the name comes out, they did it last 2 years, they did it last year, and a lot of students were all panicking. Oh, I've not legalized my document, what would I do? You know, one thing about these Portuguese people, they like laws, they quote laws, and their laws, you just feel like that it is written in Portuguese, you yourself, you did not read it, and at that time you have applied, and when they take their judgment, you begin to feel these guys are not fair. But then it's been written in their law that you should get your legalized documents ready. Okay, so if you're in that school, by now you should have started your legalization. Yes, it has come to my notice that some people are not even aware about the changes that have been made at the embassy. Yes, a lot of people have been applying, have been trying to apply online, but no date. But I think some people that came to me, I was able to get date for them to get their legalized documents ready. Okay, so I will be putting the link in the description of this video. Okay, so for those who haven't legalized your document and you have applied to a school like that, I don't know what they are going to do this year, what their decision would be this year, but then it's always good to be at the safe hand. Since they've done it last 2 years, they did it last year, why not take precaution? Get your legalized documents ready, so that when they ask you, all you need to do is to produce your legalized document. I hope this video would help a lot of students in knowing what to do and doing it at the right time. Always note that once you have applied, there is no refund. Also, to most students, I'm very sure a lot of students don't know about this. When it is time for acceptance, they've given you admission, you now want to pay part of your tuition fee. Please and please, always look out for schools that have refund policy. Did you hear me? I said look out for schools that have refund policy. A lot of students have made this mistake. Like, there are schools that will tell you that once you have made your payment, this part payment, there is no refund back. And there are schools that will state the conditions where how they will pay the tuition, whether they are going to give you your full money or they are going to give you part of your money. These are questions, these are infos that you should definitely look out for. Okay, there was a student who came to me last year, and she got admitted into ISCTE. She made a full tuition. Did you hear me? She made a full tuition. Unfortunately for her, she got admission somewhere else, and that's a full scholarship. What will you do? If I'm in her shoe, I would let go of the one I've paid for and go for the scholarship. Why? Because they're going to pay for your tuition fee, and they are going to give you some stipends. So what I advise her to do is to cancel the admission. She should inform the school about it. The first thing I did was to go look at the refund policy, and I gave it to her to attach to the letter that she wrote, and that was how she was able to recover her tuition. Though they did not pay all, but I think it was just a little out of what she paid, and she was very happy that she got a refund back. Okay, so these are what you should know as a student when you're applying. I've told you, once you can sort out the accommodation fee, you can sort out the tuition fee, also look at the refund policy. Should, in case you get maybe scholarship in another country, I'm sure it will not be fair if you have paid tuition, even if it's 100 euro that you have paid in a school, you would want to get your money back. Look at their refund policy and know before you make any payments. I hope with this video it will help one or two persons. Lest I forget again, when you are applying to a school, always ensure, especially here in Portugal, ensure that you make them understand that our grading system in Nigeria or in West Africa, we are rated 1 to 5. In Portugal, they have been rated 1 to 20. So you can see, so that by the time you are having 3.57 over 5, and the schools, maybe the person checking your application would see you having 3.7, he or she might be thinking you are having 3.75 over 20. You know, the number is somehow close. So it is important that after the application, you can as well send message to them explaining to them that the grading system in Nigeria is being rated 1 to 5, while that of the Portuguese or in Portugal, it is being rated 1 to 20. So let them know, so that when they are rating you, they don't rate you low, because your result, I mean the final score, your cumulative, your CGPA, also it's a mark. So ensure that you inform them beforehand, so that when they are compiling, when they are making their compilation, they are not making mistake on your own document. Thank you so much if you have watched up to this moment, and if you know you got something, I mean you got value, please don't forget to give a like. Just touch the like button. It doesn't cost too much. Okay, thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye bye. Ciao.